We are now on Deuteronomy 8:19. If you ever forget the Lord your God, and go and follow and worship other gods, I testify against you today that you will certainly perish. So a little on the historical background here. Moses is both offering a preemptive warning to the Israelis and, weirdly enough, almost a prophetic statement as well, as this is going to be a major struggle and issue for them throughout the rest of the Old Testament. The explaining of this verse is kind of a build-up and add-on to some of the previous verses we did before. As we've discussed before, at the root of sin is the attempt to either replace God or even forget Him entirely. And here we see Moses reminding the Israelis of just that if they attempt to replace Him, if they worship or serve other gods, they will certainly perish. While it may not feel like it, in sin, it lies our own destruction more than anything. The necessity for obedience is a necessity for life and for happiness, because there's no true contentment found in this, even if we think that there is. When we look at application, we have to take a few things into consideration. While not a lot of us will be tempted to necessarily worship and serve other gods in that sense, we do feel the temptation to want to replace Him, to want to replace our identity with other things, or even seek after other things that really aren't Him and are more about us. And so when we are applying this verse in our life, we must remember that the danger and the temptation of wanting to replace God in any sense, any kind of false God or false identity, only really leads to our own destruction and our own peril and suffering.